Hello. So in this video, we are going to discuss all the required scopes for Google verification process. So in this video, we are going to discuss the scopes we needed for calendar events, drive read only, meeting created, space created, and space read only. So all these scopes are required in our system for the purpose of scheduling the interviews and getting the transcript and showing the side panel. So for the demonstration, I'm going to view into our my calendar application. So here first you need to log in to our my 12 page. So here we need to enter our credential. Once we are login, then we need to navigate to calendars uh, menu option. So here we need to create an event. Need to set up duration. Need to set up a location as Google Meet. Need to select a job. Once all setup is done, need to save. So this job is coming from our job menu option, which I will show you later. So then save. Once this is saved, then we need to add an availability. So this will be add availability. So once availability is added, then we can save. So this will create a 1 month availability. And one more thing in this is integration. So in the integration tab, we first need to add our Google account uh, to our integration, so we are able to get all the required scopes and access token to make the subsequent API calls. So here we need to sign in and just allow it to get the scopes and access token. So once all the setup is done, then we can see the Google demos here, so we can just preview it. So on the preview, so on the preview, when I click on 4th December tomorrow, so when I want to schedule date interview for this, so this will generate all the available slots. These slots are generated after checking into the Google Calendar events. So we are calling here Google Calendar API, and the scope we require here is Google Calendar events. So by that, we are getting all the events associated with that Google Calendar user, and whatever time is already occupied, we are not generating the slots for that. So we are generating only the slots which are time available for that user. So here we are utilizing that scope for Google Calendar events. So once that is done, then we can schedule a meeting uh, based on our availability, users availability. So let's say user is available at 10:30 to 11 a.m. So I'm scheduling a meeting. So meeting is generated, and now we need to join the meeting. So once we are in the meeting, then it starts recording automatically and transcripting. So we will require the transcript of the whole interview. That's why we are doing the interview transcripting and recording automatically. Once the meeting is started, then we can check our MyToolQA side panel app, which we have added. So here in this app, when we click on that, so it should load all the questions coming from our job. So these questions are loaded from our job, and interviewer can see and ask all the questions. So once the questions are asked, they can end the interview. So the interview has ended. Now it will retrieve the transcript of this user once the meeting time is ends. So because we have scheduled the meeting for tomorrow at 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., so the transcript will be available after this in time. So after the meeting ends 9:30 p.m. So after this, uh, transcript is loaded after 9:30 p.m. on 4th. Then we will be required to do scopes like space created, space read only, and drive, because we are reading the transcript from the space once the meeting ends. So after meeting end, we will need to check the scopes which are already created, and also we will need the drive access to download the transcript file from the user's drive. So after that, all those scopes are needed as already I have described. Now coming to the jobs part, so here is the jobs option we have, and in this job option we can create a new job from here by doing the add job. So we have already added a job, so it is we can go to the edit directly. So after adding the job, we will need to go to the assessment criteria. Here we need to add the questions. We need to add the questions from this drop down. We can select existing question or create our new question from our own, or we can also use generate using AI. So for like if we are selecting from existing question, then need to select that and select the type. It is yes, no, or open-ended. So we have separate question base from both, like yes or no, and open-ended both. So if we choose the yes, no, then we can select all the questions which we have. So we can select from list yes, no, and we can also select from your open-ended questions from here, and then save. Once the questions are saved, then they will be displayed here in the qualifying questions and open-ended questions. And here we need to select the type as interview, because only the interview question, the question selected as interview, will be populated into our side panel in the meeting. So this is about all about our side panel interview questions and all the scopes we are using and all the functionality we have already discussed. Please feel free to ask any questions if you have. So we can provide the explanation for that as well. Thank you.